I am going to explain in this inboard engine. This is a heat exchanger system, closed system. This is a system that uses coolant internally in the block and the head and salt water in the heat exchanger. If you remember, in a previous episode, I explained that this is the raw water pump. This is the raw water pump. This is the output of the raw water pump. The raw water enters into the heat exchanger. The raw water passes through the pipes internally, and this is the coolant coming from the coolant pump, enter over there and pass over there. This is the thermostat housing and enter in the engine. And the salt water is going here, and the output of the salt water enter in the bottom of the manifold. This is the same manifold that the manifold that you have on the screen right now. In that manifold, the red area are the gases. The gases are here, the red area, and the water goes outside. The water goes outside the blue one, and the water enter here, and this is the riser. This is exactly the same riser that we have here. The raw water enter over there, like the micro video that we have on the screen right now, and the raw water goes here and here in the bottom through this hole and this hole. In other words, the hose is located here, the gases in the middle and raw water over there. Gases in the middle and raw water over there. And this is the hose. Exactly like this. We have the hose over there, raw water and gases mixed. This is the area that is critical, because in this point, the gases and the water are mixed together. If this point is located below the water line, what is the meaning of that? When the boat is at a static position, you have salt water in this level. If the engine is below the water line, you have that area with water, entering water in those compartments. You have salt water entering here, salt water entering over there, if this point is located below the water line. This is the critical part. What happens if this point is located below the water line? What happens? If this point is located below the water line, you have a lot of inconvenience, especially if the exhaust valves are improperly calibrated. What is the meaning of that? If the exhaust valve stay open more time stay open during the intake. Remember, during the intake stroke, only the intake valves open. The exhaust valve should be closed. During the compression and the power, stay closed. What happens if the exhaust valves, for some reasons, right now we are going to analyze, stay open when the piston is going down? And you have water here in this point. If you have water here in this point and a couple of cylinders, the exhaust valves are improperly calibrated, when those valves goes down, they suction water, especially during the cranking. Why during the cranking and not when the engine is running? Because when the engine is running, the exhaust gases at high pressure going out help with the movement of the water out. But if the engine is not running, only during the cranking, you have water here, but the engine is cranking, and 2 or 3 pistons during the intake, the exhaust valves are open and they suction the water. This is the problem. That's the reason. For that reason, it's critical the installation of the engine, and the point of reference is this elbow. This elbow and this distance. For that reason, in the majority of the engines, you can install in between this and this, you can install the riser that you have on the screen right now. And those risers can elevate this point higher. Now you understand why it's critical the location of this point with respect to the water line, and now you understand why those risers are important. Yes, because with those risers you can elevate this point and you avoid that inconvenience.